Hi guys, I'm Stuti right now at the 44th Toronto International Film Festival and I am a kamre mein band with Nivin Pauly.
But it's still open, it's full glass. And if you turn on the camera, you can see that.
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's a great feel to be in TIFF. It's my first international film festival, and I'm so happy that my film Moothon is being premiered in TIFF. It's the biggest platform which we ever got.
Yeah.
So lots of gratitude feel right now.
And you've done all kinds of roles, but the elder one was different. You'd agree?
It is different. It is different in many ways. I feel Moothon is the most difficult and most challenging character I've ever played in my career.
Yeah.
And when I listened to the script for the first time, I took a long time to answer. The director to say and yes, because I was totally confused. Because the script and the demand from the actor was so powerful, so I was just confused, what to say to Gitu, and the next day I called up and said, let's work together and let's have this game.
So what drew you to it? Because it is completely different from what you've done so far. Also outside your comfort zone. In one sense, we haven't seen a film like this. It's so interesting, especially with the gender politics. So what drew you to the role?
Whenever I listen to a script now, I always wanted to get connected to the script and character, and if you have seen my film, most of my films will be like a common man film. So I think that's connected to me much more. And I felt Akbar is so rooted, and he's a representative of a common man. So I think that got connected. And as an actor, we always wanted to do different films, different genre, to work with different directors and the roles which you have never attempted before. So when I listened to the script, I felt like, I've not done this. So this is something which I should do, and it's like I said before, it's so brilliantly written, and how
that
can we say a no?
How can we say no? True. Asha, tell us the preparation that went into it, because like you said, saying yes was, I think, the easier part, because then there was for you everything's easy. It's cakewalk.
Then it started, the door opened, and feel like, oh man, this is something big. How do I approach? So the one thing which I said to my director is like, I just completely want to online what I've done before. The way I approach every character which I've done before. So we have done an acting workshop with Adul Monkia. He's one of the, I would say, he's the best acting trainer in India right now, and he helped me to shed inhibitions, to be confident in approaching a scene, and to be confident in trusting the director's vision. So that is something which he said to me, like I think every actor's got that. So that helped me a lot to get get prepared for the film. And the one thing which I would say is like, Gitu always used to like push me, like push every actors. Like when we feel like we have done it right, she will come and say, "This is."
Achha, she's hard to please, huh?
Very hard. She'll say, "This is just 1% of you as an actor. You can do it much better." So we'll start thinking internally, working internally, how to do it better. So we feel, after every scene, we feel like, we are drained, we are down, we need 10 minutes of break. So she will take that much internally from you.
So the Indian community here was, of course, cheering for you, the film and everything, but when do people back home get to see it?
We have Moothon as the opening film for Mami, so we're just waiting for that. It's on October 17th. I think by the first week of November, we are planning for the theatrical release.
Okay. And excited, nervous? What do you think? Because, I
was nervous when I reached Toronto, but after the premiere, I'm feeling much relaxed and happy, and there's lots of gratitude feel I always have in my mind, when something good happens in me.
Achha, in this film, which was the toughest scene that you want to talk about?
The toughest scene, it's during the climax when me and the Salim's character, which is played by Shashank, we are having a fight, and at the end I just want to know where my sibling is, and I just shout at him, and I just want her, and just explain to him that this is my sibling, real sibling. Where are they? Where is he? Where is she? So that is a moment, there's a lot of things which was going through that my mind was like, Akbar was a failure in life in the island portion. He couldn't. There is this gender problem which is failed. He can't identify himself as which gender. Like, so even after reaching Mumbai, being in Mumbai and being this boy, and later when he found that his sibling is there in town and he's not able to save him, so that is the moment, and I felt like it's so bad for a human being. It's so bad moment.
But I want to tell you, because I've seen the film, that he did it effortlessly. So I'm surprised you're calling it tough, but on screen it just seemed like, of course, who else but Nivin. Any Bollywood plans?
I don't know. I mean,
there's that special smile. Is there something cooking?
I used to listen to scripts in Bollywood with good directors and good production company, but I'm just waiting for the right one.
Okay. So he isn't revealing anything to me. Okay. So the next question is, when do we see you? What are the other projects in the pipeline?
I just completed one film called Turumugam, which was done directed by Rajiv Ravi. He's one of the best filmmakers in Kerala, in India. He's a most famous DOP also. It's something which I'm looking up to right now.
Lovely. All the best. Loved your performance, Nivin. Thank you for speaking to the Quint.